Do. What's happening? What's happening? Just making sure that everything's going to work. You know me, liking to make sure that I'm going live where I'm supposed to be going live and all that fun stuff. Let me just double check on X. It says I'm going live on X. Just always double check. Let's make sure. There's that slight delay that we get with all of our streams. Cool. I just wanted to make sure that you heard me and I wasn't just talking to a wall. That's happened to me before. I've done an entire stream. I was trying to do it faceless and just have it just be my screen share, and I streamed the whole entire time without having any audio. It was a good practice run. It was definitely a good practice run. I think that was actually on the channel that I'm working on right now. So, okay. So, again, what I like to do is I like to let people know that I'm doing my live. So, what am I going to do? Let me just bring up a new tab. I'll start a new tab right there. Here, just to go there. And I do that at Gary Club. I share it out at Gary Club. And if you don't know what Gary Club is, you can go to gary.club/dunk. It's on the screen. And it's how I monetize. It is how I'm monetizing the Web3. It's literally it's one of the most groundbreaking things that you'll probably use. So don't just take it from me. It's a first in Web3. That's the best way to put it. It's the first way to properly monetize in Web3. If you know anything about I love talking about monetization strategies, but if you know anything about Web3, this is a game changer, because if I wanted you to pay me, there's this whole thing, like you have your own wallet, like it's basically your bank account, and people would send me like you need to tell somebody, you say, here's this wallet, and if they sent it to the one number wrong, you lose the money, and it was messy. And Gary Club and Social Connector, they are like the first thing that I've ever found that actually truly creates like a proper what do you call it? It creates a proper marketing tool similar to like Stripe, PayPal, or you can create things like your own Patreon or your own OnlyFans. If maybe you want to sell pictures of your feet, that's completely fine. You don't want to see my feet. They're very hairy, by the way. You don't want to see my feet. They're very hairy. I've been told hobbit feet. I don't know if that's a compliment or insult. Cool. So what I'm going to do is I also go here to, again, wrong tab. So I go to YouTube, YouTubular, and this is the channel. This is actually logged into the channel that I'm working on, but if I go to @eToolbox, or you could always just go to youtube.com/@eToolbox. That's my handle on YouTube. And you can find it. And I always share it out. I go to the video. There's the live right there. I click on it. What do you think of that thumbnail? You like that thumbnail? It's a pretty thumbnail. Look at that little slight delay. Find that funny. Cool. All right. So what I could do is I'm just going to grab this link right here. Go back over to Gary Club. So I'm going to show you today how I'm going to shoot a video live just so you could see me doing it. And I have to do it anyways. So might as well just get it done. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to hit post. And this is one of the many places I go to. I also go to my Discord. Let's copy that real quick. And I go to my Discord. You can go there at dunkmedia.club. And I'm just going to let everybody know that I am live. Pretty much the only thing I ever do at everyone for in Discord. There we go. Everybody knows. And I always grab that link at the top I think I've shown you this before. I always grab this link whenever I'm sharing on YouTube. I grab this one. I don't ever really go for the. It doesn't make any difference on regular videos, but on lives, it does make a difference. So just don't necessarily grab that. Yeah, and make sure that you, whether you're watching this live and hanging out with me live, or if you're watching the replay, smash that like button. It really does help the algorithm, so more people could be helped figure out their monetization methods, whether it's in Web 2, Web 3, and more so, how to create content that they could easily monetize, because that's what I love talking about. Okay, so let's go back over here. So I posted in Gary Club, and these are also monetization points. Why would I not post places that I share it out in my Discord? People are going to see here. They'll come here. It will help the algorithm. So if you're making content, especially when it's like live and people come and engage with you, then you might as well post it where you know that audience is. So post it out, share it out, let people know that you're doing this, because if one person shows up, like right now, I'll be honest, like, no, we're hanging out and you're hanging out with me on the replay at this point because there's nobody watching. No, you're here live. You're here live. Or is that me? That might be me. I don't know. Welcome. So I'm about to get started with the content. So what I've done is, like, I'm going to bring up, I use DESCRIPT to do a lot of my editing, and I'm going to bring it up real quick. Here, yeah. Open. And what I was doing was I was batching a couple things. So there was within like that ecosystem, Draft Tower ecosystem, and Gary Club and Social Connector, the stuff that I'm making the video about, I'm showing people a strategy that I'm using on how I was flipping a couple assets around, and it's all relevant to that community. And what you do is you need to find things that people need with whatever your topic is. Now, in this particular one, it's people that are into Web3 and degenning, and if you don't know what those things are, you're not the target audience. So that's completely cool. You could be into it's the kind of person that would want to go and basically take something that they have and leverage it or gamble it or blah blah blah, all those things, and that's the culture of those people, and that's the person I'm making the video for. So let me share this thing out. Never. Oh, by the way, this is one of my favorite shirts. Never forget it. It's so true. I feel so sad for those dinosaurs and didn't make it. There we go. So I'm going to share. This is DESCRIPT, tool that I use very regularly. You can grab it at easyaIedits.com. I'll bring it up right here. Easy AI Edits is the tool that I link. That's my affiliate link if you'd like to support the channel. I only recommend things that I'm actually using, and this is one. But let me just show you exactly the reason why I like using DESCRIPT. Just open up. So this project right here, let's open it up. So if you look at this, I'll just do this again. I had done it earlier to clean it up, but I'll show you. I'm just going to delete all the footage that I put in here. And if you've ever edited anything, this is going to be a game changer for you, because you'll understand why this is such a big thing. So right now, the footage, you can see right here where my mouse is, it's kind of small, but it says 21 minutes and 20 seconds. 21 minutes and 20 seconds. And if you've ever edited anything, you know that just preparing the footage and all that stuff, it's 99% of the work. Maybe not 90% of the work, 80 to 90% of the work. But a huge percentage of it is just getting stuff organized. So with DESCRIPT, and there's other tools that do this too, but I find that DESCRIPT does it better than other ones. There's other ones that are trying it. So if I hit action right here, and I come down to shorten word gap, I have it set so anytime there's 1 second or more of a gap, and there's 99 occasions where there's at least a second of gap, it's going to shorten it to 0.3 seconds. Like 1/1000, that's 1, so it's going to shorten it to 0.3, so 1/3 of a second, roughly 1/3 of a second. And all I have to do is remember 21:20 is what we're at. I hit shorten all, boom. Now I'm at 14 minutes and 24 seconds, 0.5 or 0.6. So I shaved off 6 minutes of that footage right off the bat. And then I'm able to, I could even take out filler words if I want to. Sometimes it catches a word that if you do that, I recommend you just go through it real quick, because sometimes it catches it. Like here, look, I said and an extra time, 17 things. But now there's filler. And they're attentive. So when someone, I mistake, like so gone, so gone, and then that's gone, and that's gone. It's not going to get everything. If you're the type of person that can get through a video and not have any mess ups or anything like that, I'm not one of them. I mess up all the time. Then you could probably just do this and your video would be pretty close to being done. But I like going a little bit more. It's like, it's the way my brain works. So there you go. And okay, they're all good. And I'm just gonna hit this. And now look at that. We're at like 14 minutes. We were at 21 minutes, and now we're at 14 minutes. We shaved off 7 minutes of a video before we even started editing, which is, I think, the reason why I like using DESCRIPT. But what I want to do now is I don't want to necessarily just, I've been showing you this in a lot of my lives on how I've been doing this part. And it, I take this, I go through it, I watch through the video. Get rid of that little, there we go. I watch through the video, just like, it keeps on calling it Draft Tower, but it's called Draft. But I go through the video, I just watch it, and you can just play here. And if I want to delete something out of the video, I just delete the text and it deletes it out of the video. It's really a cool way to edit. And then I go, if there's ever a reason I need to, I have the timeline down here and I can make adjustments in a more traditional editing way. And when it's done, I go to publish and I hit publish. It starts rendering it up in the cloud, because when you put stuff into DESCRIPT, it takes the footage, puts it right here, and it ends up, or it puts it here, and then this will show you that it is synced. So it's synced and backed up. It takes the 4K file, puts it in the cloud, and then creates something called a proxy, which is it's a lower resolution version on your computer. So you could have a computer that's not super powerful and still edit really high quality video. And then when you're ready to when you're ready to actually do it, you could either have it download the footage back to your computer to do a proper export, or since it's in the cloud, it has a really cool feature where you just hit publish, and it actually, your edit exists in the cloud. So it takes that cloud edit and the footage that's already in the cloud and puts your video together with that footage with your edit that you created locally. So it's really cool because, it saves you so much time, and you do not have to have a super powerful computer in order to use it. So I think that's a huge benefit. Click here. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to go to another tab that I'm working on right now. So I need to do this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, it's going to be a tab for the YouTube channel, the Unblocking the Blockchain YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/theblockchain. Again, if you're not into, say you think, Jonathan, Dunk, I don't care about crypto or Web3 stuff. That's great. Look at what I'm doing and just make a video about whatever topic you're making videos about. There's a whole bunch of things. I'm using a PFP from an NFT project, because I believe in it, and I like the IP, and I like the culture behind it. That's me. You can go and create something else. You can go and create your own, you could just not be on camera. You can, if you want to have a personality, which I've done in mine, where I use the PFP to give it personality, then you can, you can use that too. But go and create your own, art. I've seen people so often, they can go to things like Fiverr, or you can go to Upwork, or you could just go to these communities. You can probably go gary.club/dunk, go there, and I bet you could find somebody that will create the art for you. AI, you can go create AI characters and do that. What I was doing was I took a PFP and I would go in and I create different, I put like stickers in Canva on their face. It's don't overthink it. It's so much more simple than you think it is. So what I do, and let me just go and get this, unlock this real quick. So I'm going to show you how I record one of these videos. And if you look at the ones that I have up there, they are, you know, they're showing how to do different strategies, how to make money and flip around Web3 assets. 1 second, I'm trying to type in a password and talk at the same time. It doesn't really work. There it goes. Grab that. Cool. Now let's unlock that. So there we go. Okay. Now what was I going to do? There we go. Okay. I remember what I was working on. Cool. So let me share this other screen, and then I'll show you what I'm doing. So I'm just going to share my screen for the tab that I'm working on. And what I usually do is I bring up QuickTime on the computer. So you could use something like OBS if you'd like to. It's completely fine. You could use OBS. It's free, but I'm just using QuickTime because it's included, or it comes with the computer. It's simple. OBS uses extra processing power. QuickTime is, you know, whatever. It gets the job done. It doesn't matter. So whatever you're using, you could even use DESCRIPT. DESCRIPT has a way that you can screen capture, but I like keeping it separate a little bit, you know. So, you know, it is what it is. Cool. So what I'm going to do is I am going to set up. So what the topics, I'm answering questions that people asked about. So the ones that I created, and I just was sharing the tab, but I'll bring it up. So I said, you know, fractionalizing and swapping a profit. It's me going through how to take an NFT, swap it into another asset, or take an NFT, fractionalize it into 1,000 different pieces using what the Orville site, and then taking that and taking the fractionalized NFT, swapping those tokens into something else. In this case, I was doing it with Bonk because there was that, it was released on Coinbase. So I swapped the NFT, fractionalized it. And let me actually take a quick look at what it's at right now. And I haven't actually sold yet, but you know, it's close. See, now it's up. There it is. So I bought, like, took 800 of those tokens and I swapped them for Bonk because I knew it was gonna be released on Coinbase. And now if I buy the Bonk, if I take that Bonk and I was to sell it back into the draft token, I can get about 1,300. So I'm up like 500 tokens out of 800. So nearly 100% since this morning. And this is a strategy that I was just showing them how to do. And that was the whole point. So I was just trying to show them the strategy, how I was doing it. And then I also made one showing how somebody could take Gary Coin, which is the token on that platform, and just swap it into a Draft Tower NFT. So now I look at other questions that people have asked me to create videos about, and I'm creating them about a lot of them about Orville right now. Ovals. Hell, I can't even speak right now. So I just start by opening up the tabs that I'm going to need. Let me just open them up and then I'll bring up the screen just to make sure I always go there. And then so I have ovals up. Let me just bring up this. Not just go anything that I need. Because it's crypto stuff, I'm always a little bit paranoid. So sorry. Always paranoid. What's on this? There we go. There we go. Okay. That's not what I was trying to do. So ovals, or why keep me on adding an R that's not there? What's wrong with me? Okay. So again, let's see exactly what we're going to talk about. So I have this, and I always bring up Gary Club in these because I want a monetization point. So I bring up my tab. Usually the thing that I always start with is Gary Club, because I'm not recommending something that I don't believe would benefit you. Like I'm only there because it's benefited me. And yes, 100%, if you go there, there's a potential for me to make some additional money because you went there. Nothing that's going to cost you anything. But something that could potentially help me long term. I'm going to be able to help more people, you know, create more content, create more income that makes it so I can create more content. So I always have my monetization point. And hey, again, like I don't know. I should bring this one back up, but Gary.club/dunk. You don't have to put the /dunk, but it doesn't hurt to do it, because if you do create an account, it's going to benefit me. You're going to support the channel, and then I can help you succeed. If you don't go to that, it ends up going into a pool that everybody that is, remember talking about like the draft basically that are on here. If you have a draft, then and you don't go through an affiliate link, that just gets distributed equally amongst everybody that has a draft. There's like 7,000 and change of those that exists. And if you have one in your wallet, just one, not like I have a couple hundred. But if you have one in your wallet, then you're going to get that perk. But if you don't, then you're not. So, you know, cool. And look, I got 4 followers. Look, I got to make a video on that too, actually. So how to follow people on Gary Club. But I wanted to give it a second to figure out how to see who's following. It's a constantly evolving platform, just, you know. Now I'm getting distracted. Look at me getting distracted. Me get distracted? Unbelievable. Okay, I don't know. I'm just gonna go back to my profile again. Little person right here. You can click that and go back to your profile. So I start with my profile, and let me figure out exactly what I was gonna make this particular video about. So if you go in here, I'm gonna go here. There's dollar cost averaging is what I was gonna make a video about, right? But I'm gonna, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, I remember now. I was like, what was I gonna make the video about? It was about dollar cost averaging. So let me just get this stuff open. I like having all the tabs up, because the reason why, you know how to spell things. And if you don't know what this is, it's a pool where you could add tokens, NFTs into the pool. And when you in this and they'll give you 1,000 tokens, and the 1,000 tokens are worth whatever the floor is divided by 1,000 each one. So the floor right here is listed at 2.05, which, by the way, it's a steal, because if you go to Tensor, where it's also listed at Magic Eden. You can look at slightly different prices, different platforms, you know. So then I can search for the same exact asset. And I know this isn't supposed to be a tutorial on this, but I'm just showing you because why not? We're gonna get that video shot. I need to get this stuff in my head. I already shot 2 videos this morning. I'm gonna shoot another one. Probably shoot a couple more today. But now here's Draft Tower, and if we come here, look at this. This is actually just a point right here where you could possibly make some money. I'm showing you right now. Look at this. Oh. Buy now? Sell now? Oh no, I'm crazy. Oh, look at somebody floored this. Poor person. Look at these people. Why would they do this to us? But okay, so the point is that, oh wow. That's an interesting strategy. Somebody might buy it though. Okay. I'm realizing that. Hold on. Let me check something real quick. I'm curious. 1 second. Give me a second. That's why I should have. I get curious about this stuff when I'm live. I gotta check it out. Okay, I gotta check it out. I gotta see. What are we at right now? Okay, it's gone up. Yeah, that's still trickling up. But what I noticed was that this floor price is much lower, so it affected this, and that ends up being an average. So see, the floor price shows lower there, but it ends up averaging between things like. Yeah, I gotta check. This Magic Eden. Go to the search bar. I don't want to go to the search bar. Oh well, that's the actual site. I'll click it. I always try to avoid going to the search engine because it could be a bad link. Sorry, everything's going slow, and I know my bandwidth was really low. So this one actually went down too. I don't know why. It's all good. I'm not stressed about it. A couple of these get sold off, but that point is, it shows the average amongst all the different exchanges. Right now, it's lower. Power to it. But the thing is that if I fractionalized it, it wouldn't matter. So again, I'm talking about the stuff that I that I don't really need to talk about. I'm talking about the stuff that I what am I saying? That I should be shooting a video for and showing you how I'm shooting the video for it. I just got excited. I get excited about this stuff. Okay, so now I got this stuff open. It's all good. Okay. So what I'm going to show in this video, just so I'm going to say it out loud. I usually say this stuff out loud, and I'll turn off this music, by the way, when I do it. So I go and I show a use case. So I want to show I made a video on how to buy these tokens with Gary Coin, and all what it was there's an exchange here, and what you could do with this exchange. So now I clicked on it, and I mean, this particular wallet has I have a few of these tokens in it, and if I was to sell them, I could get a little bit of Solana because there's stuff in that pool. But but what I could do is I can go here where it says dollar cost averaging, and if I wanted to say I had Solana and I wanted to buy the Gerto tokens, I might have to find the actual contract. See, this is why I'm checking it before I hit record. Why did I? Let's click that again. I need to grab the contract. But this is the kind of stuff, I mean, I usually don't take this long, and I'm not talking while I'm doing it. It's another thing. Here we go. Click here and get the contract. No, that's Gary.club. Craft Tower. Get that contract ID. Oh. There we go. I should be able to just grab this. Ah, come on. Why is everything going so slow? There, it's copied. I should be able to go here now and add it easily. Definitely. That contract address. But point is, I get all this stuff ready. And when I'm done, because I'm, doing it so, you could use USDC if you want to, or whatever you'd like. But I'm just going to token. Token not found. Come on. What am I doing wrong? There you go. So, why am I? It's frustrating. Sorry, be 1 second. Is that 5,000? Ooh, look at all that. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. 1 second. Frustrating, but hey, this is what it is. I figured this out, so you don't have to. Okay, so they're in there. Why is this? I want to be able to add it in. Sorry, I know it's bad. It's not. I'm not supposed to be demonstrating this. I'm supposed to be shooting it, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm not gonna let you down. I promise. Ooh, hint. Yeah, a bunch of hint. I like helium. Helium. Why is it? So token. Should be bird's eye. Should be able to just grab the token. Copied. I should be able to paste it here. No token found. That's not true. I've traded it. Super weird. Maybe I need to write in Gerto or something like that. If I go here, it's called Gerto. Not that fractionalization. I mean, I could try this real quick. Let's see if it's weird that it doesn't find it when I've actually traded it already. Very odd, because I have it in my wallet right here. Not that one. Right there, 200 of them. I don't know. I gotta figure this out. Darn it. Should have done this. I could do another video. The point is that, yeah, see, 200 tokens. I'd be able to swap if I had the 1,000. Tower. If I wanted to swap in, I could get another 1,000. Oh, man, I need to figure this out. Kind of frustrated that it's not showing up. Okay, will I not do dollar cost averaging for that token? It's like I could do, like, yeah, it's showing hint and stuff like that. Guess I could just ask the internets. Easy, add Solana token swap. I don't need that. Okay, I don't know why it's not showing the token, because I was able to swap it. Like, if I went to swap and I pasted the address, it doesn't show it there either. When I come from if I do this is so awkward. Not awkward. Frustrating. Let's see, this page is missing. Okay, I'm not sure what the dealio is with this one. It's a lending platform. Yeah. So that's where I'm supposed to be. See, it brought it up from Jupiter. Like I said, completely full of it. Come on. I might have to just take a little bit of time and figure it out. Swap settings. Correct route. No, that's not. Okay, I'm going to figure out another one to do right now. I'm not going to waste your time on live. Ooh, degen and earn. All right. But just so you know what dollar cost averaging is, it's just when you buy things over time. So prices might fluctuate and you can buy things a little bit. And the idea is that you could buy a draft over time. I could set it up, say, oh, I only have so much USDC, but I could buy, if I could actually find the draft token. I'll figure it out. I apologize. I'll figure it out for the next. I'll either shoot it on another live or I'll just shoot it. Then you can watch the video. But if I wanted to, like, I give myself like another minute to figure it out because I want to know. All right, we got to figure out another video to make. I'll make it on the same topic though. Okay. Oh well, c'est la vie. That is a low floor for no reason. Proud of everybody for keeping it up and keeping those things going. So, okay, I gotta figure this out. Sorry. Okay. What do I want to do instead? I don't have the extra liquidity. So you could be market making, so that's adding liquidity, and I'll make a video about this too. But again, these are things that will pop ups. I don't like doing those things on live streams because I don't want people to see what I'm doing. Not by doing, I mean I don't want them to accidentally see something that will compromise me. I don't want to be compromised. I don't want to be compromised. Cool. Okay, well. Ooh. Oh, that's what's in the wallet. Not bad, actually. That's kind of nice that you can see those things easily. Okay. Well, let's find another video to make. How about that? I'm going to go to Tensor and see. Yeah, I had all the motivation of wanting to do that. Now I've lost my motivation. We've been here doing barely anything for that much time, so darn it. I mean, I could easily just do a dollar cost averaging video, but I'd rather show you how to do it into something like, how about this? Something that is on Jupiter. We're not going to make a draft video. We're going to make a Gary video. So here's Gary coin. And if you go to Jupiter, you can dollar cost average into it. You do dollar cost averaging. I'll just make it for Gary instead of into a draft. So I could do like Solana, and I could say Gary, and I could do dollar cost average. Let's do that. Sweet. I said I was going to do a dollar cost averaging video. I'm still going to do it. A little bit different though. So, okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Jupiter. And I always like to bring up phantom page, just in case somebody does not have a non-custodial wallet, so they know that there is an option for them. And now they know. So then Jupiter. Tabs to have fun combos about. Don't need that, and I don't need that. And I'll bring up social connector as well. Okay, now that we've gotten that out of the way, that long, drab creation process of actually figuring out what the heck I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn this music off. It's gonna get quiet. It's not the that's not the page that I wanted. That's my niece's page. Cool. So I'll bring up my social connector page. I forgot that she was logged in on my computer. Let me bring up another page. And so you're not going to end up seeing when I bring up the draft because of the way that it's kind of made. You're not going to see when I bring this up on my page, just because of the way that I'm recording my screen, just so you know. But it's all good, just because I don't want to log out of. She was logged into my browser for, I don't want to log her out. So there it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, so I'm bringing up, I have the Gary Club tab open. The only other tab that I have that you're not going to see is my social connector one, and that's just because it's through a different browser that's not connected to that's I don't want to go back and forth in tabs that I'm showing you while I'm recording. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, let's get this done. Okay, and I'll start this with things like my offers, because these are offers that I'm offering. And by the way, you can come in and grab these offers too. There's some of them in the description of this video, and some of them are, if you go to gary.club/dunk and click on offers, you'll see the rest of them. So we have like the AI hub, which is the closest thing that I have to like a Patreon. You could either claim it with Dunk, which is the utility token that I use, which is built on Gary, or you can claim it with your actual, swipe your credit card and use Stripe. The way that I do it is, like, I'm going to offer this until I feel like closing it down. So if it grows big enough, when it grows big enough, there's no if, there's a when it grows big enough, I'm going to be able to take that video, and I'm going to be able to take that and I'll close it. And then whenever I'm ready, I'll reopen it, and I can reopen it at whatever price. So it gamifies it in a couple different ways, because they can have swiped their credit card, and maybe the cost of the community token goes down, and it costs more to get it from the credit card or the debit card or whatever. And then maybe the tokens are worth more, but I lock it in. I'm like, it's going to be this amount on dollars. You could pick or choose. If they cancel, they could re-sign back up at the other one, but it might, once I close and change the pricing, like down the road, if I reopen it, it would probably be at a different price. And it's just a strategy that you could use to make it so you're never raising your prices. You're just relaunching things at a different price point. So, it's science. Trust me. Cool. All right. I'm going to get through this Phantom, this swap, and I have Bird Eye. That's all I need. And I go to QuickTime. I open up QuickTime. You can't see it right now, but I'm opening up QuickTime. Of course, I had a tab open that changed my tab. So when I open up QuickTime, if you don't know how it works, oh, come on, another tab. If you don't know how it works with QuickTime, you can click on QuickTime, and if you're on a Mac, it might be different on Windows. I apologize if you're on Windows. No, it's fine. Windows is fine. I almost spilled my water. That was a close one. I'll take a sip. And there's all what I'm doing is screen capturing microphone. You don't need to have this. I have this. I'm just using the same setup that I have for my live streams and my other videos. I'm using the Rodecaster Pro And then I have a pod mic. This was the first generation Rodecaster Pro. I got it from Sweetwater. If you want to get a million calls from them asking you if everything's great for the next 6 months after you buy something, plus some free candy with your order from Sweetwater. Let me tell you, they definitely follow up a lot. So did I mention they follow up a lot? Jesus. Okay. And yeah, so Rodecaster Pro is the first generation one. I like it better because I have where is it? Because this is not on the second version. If you see what that is. I mean, you don't need that necessarily if you don't have an iPhone. If you have something that has a headphone jack, but yeah, it does not have this. It just has USB ports, which, yeah, I want more. I want more. Okay, I have messed around way too long on this live. I feel like I have been very unproductive, or have I been? I don't know. I'm gonna make sure I have the comments open just in case you want to comment and let me know if you're liking this. Now that I'm finally hitting record. Okay. And I'm going to mess up, by the way. I'm going to mess up a lot. So just be ready. So I can go to File in QuickTime, and then you go to Screen Recording. Then you can select how much of the screen you want to see. So in this case, I'm just going to go here, show the bar. And then inside of your pop-up, at least if you're using QuickTime, if you're using something like OBS or whatever your screen capture software is, just make sure that you are recording the correct microphone, whatever it is. Like I've had that situation where I've accidentally gone, like right now it's actually showing my Rodecaster because I have it hooked up to my computer as my primary microphone. I also went onto my settings and made everything proper. But then also, where's it? Yeah, just make sure it's the right microphone, that everything's set up. But if you mess up, it happens. The tool that I was talking about earlier, DESCRIPT. I'm like, I don't just say this because I'm not joking. DESCRIPT can save your audio. So I talked about the AI video features. DESCRIPT, easyaiedits.com. If you want to support the channel, if you're looking for a tool that's going to save you a whole bunch of time, DESCRIPT is 100% that tool. So what you're able to do with that is, if I say my audio is like this and it doesn't sound great or whatever, or I'm just using my earbud and it didn't, like, I've done that where I'm like, I just need to record a video. I use the earbud. AirPods, they sound great, but their microphones suck. Let's be perfectly honest. That's true. It's a fact. That's a fact. That's not an opinion. That's a fact. Like the microphone on the AirPods, even the Pros. I can't vouch for the Max. I've listened to the Max. Max sounds great, by the way. The AirPod Max big headphones. Gosh, I want them now. Why are you making me want to spend money on cool headphones? Look what you've done. Okay, I need to get into this or I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, now I'm going to hit record. And I give myself an intro. I get people to know about Gary.club as well as my Discord. Those are my calls to action. I also, can point out if there's something relevant, I'll point it out and I'll put it in the description. But I'll probably get through recording this in about 10 minutes or less. Some of those videos, they're not, because my goal with those videos is short. As short as possible, but as long as they have to be. I got a burp, sorry. Yeah, burp. Okay, I'm hitting record. No more pussyfooting around. Record happened. It is now recording. Oops. Actually, let's just tweak this a little tiny bit. 1 second, sorry. I'm just trying to get I might start the recording one more time. Once I know that I actually have it put together right. It did not line up correctly in my... There we go. I'll just, whatever. I got it. I got it. I got it. I got it. There we go. I figured it out. Now I'm going to cancel that out and start one more right away. No pussyfooting around. Where's that phrase come from? Pussyfooting? I don't. Is it dirty? I don't even know. Let me know in the comments if that's dirty. And if it's not, it's okay too. Make sure I have my mic, do all the stuff that I just told you to do, and hit. Ooh, just make sure that. There we go. All right, so now I'm recording with QuickTime, and here we go. Dunk here, and today I'm going to show you how you could buy Gary coin little by little. So, Dunk here, and today I was going to show Dunk here, and today I'm going to show you how you can use dollar cost averaging to buy Gary coin over time so you can get the best possible price. If you don't know what Gary coin is, it is the utility. If you don't know what Gary coin is, I always like to give a little bit of a pause. If you don't know what Gary coin is, it is the coin that. If you don't know what Gary coin is, it is the coin. If you don't know what Gary coin is yet, it is the coin that the entire social connector and draft tower economy is built on. Multiple people are using Gary coin to monetize their businesses, including myself. And you could always go grab, and you can go buy it directly on the exchange at getsocialconnector.com. And you can go buy it, and you could buy it in multiple places, including the exchange. And you could buy Gary coin, and you can buy Gary coin in multiple places, including its very own exchange, which is at and you can buy Gary coin as many times. I can't even speak right now. It's because you're watching me. And I could buy Gary coin with this, and I could get, and there's multiple places that you could buy Gary coin. One is at Get Social Connect. And there's multiple places that you could buy Gary coin. One is at Social Connector, and you can go to Get Social Connector to get your and you can go to getsocialconnector.com to grab your free account. And that will also bring you to my page right here where you could, and if you get value out of these videos, feel free to, and if you get value out of these videos and you would like to support me, it will bring you to my page. And if you get value from these videos and you'd like to support me, it will bring you directly to my page, and you could see any. And if you get value from my videos and you would like to support me, there are multiple ways to do it, and getsocialconnector.com will take you directly to my page. Okay, that part's. Okay, now I'm doing something in the other wallet, or in Social Connector, just in case you wonder. I just don't want to change the tab real quick. Yeah. Now you could always go directly to Social Connector, and now you could always swap directly in the Social Connector exchange. Once you have your account, you would just go to the left side bar, click under Accounts, and then go to Swap. Your wallet address is right up here. Your wallet address is right up here in your dash, and you could send it. And you could send any asset that is in, and you could send asset. And when you send assets to that, and when you send coins to that wallet, they end up going into this wallet folder. But then we end up going to swap, and then we could swap them right here, like any other exchange. Maybe we have Sol, and we could just swap it directly into Gary. And now you can swap directly on this platform. But the thing is, like, now you can swap directly in Social Connector. But whatever price is there right now is the price you're going to get. And sometimes these prices fluctuate. And whatever price you put here, and whatever you have right here, like if I said I wanted to get max, this is the max amount that I'm going to get. So now if I wanted to swap the Solana into Gary, this is the price that I'd get. So whatever I swapped here, it's just a regular exchange. So whatever I swap here, that's the price that I'm going to get. Now I'm back to you guys. But if we would like to actually have our price, now if we would like to use dollar cost averaging, which that means that it's going to make a lot of different purchases and the price is going to be changing along the way. Sometimes it's going to be going down and you'll get a better price, and sometimes it will go up and you'll pay a little bit more. Now to do this, you need to have a custodial. Now to do this, you need to have a non-custodial wallet. Social Connector is a custodial wallet, and you can go grab a Solana custodial. And you can go grab a Solana non-custodial wallet at phantom.app. It is the wallet that I personally use for Solana. It is one of my favorite. It's one of my favorite wallets for Solana. So just go grab that. It's one of my favorite wallets for Solana. So now we're going to head over to jupe.ag, which is the Jupiter swap. And we're going to take that Solana wallet and we are going to link it to the... No. And we're going to take our Solana wallet and connect it if it's not already connected. And then we're going to take that Solana wallet and connect it in our... I can't even speak right now. And then we're going to take our Solana wallet and connect it in our... Then we're going to take that Solana wallet, make sure that it has Solana in it, and connect it to Jupiter. Now we're going to go down here where it says dollar cost averaging or DCA. And now we could just take our assets. And so I could just say the first one is going to be Solana. And I want to do dollar cost average into Gary coin. So I'm going to click right here. It's showing this right here because I have Gary in the wallet. But if you can't find it, you just need to type Gary. Make sure that it is the right one, and then just click it. And it's going to add Solana to Gary coin. And you can actually do this with other currencies besides Solana, and you could actually do this with other currencies besides Solana. For instance, if I wanted to take something like Bonk and dollar cost average into, let's see, million. So for instance, if I wanted to take something like Bonk and dollar cost average into Gary, I could do that as well. And I would just take the Bonk and I would say that I wanted a certain amount every single day. So I would want so I would say that I would maybe $500,000. I'm going to do 500,000 to 25,000. I want to keep it at a $5 example. About 300,000. That's the 500. You ever see any of those alerts, then you know. All right, let me start that over. So you could also do that with other assets like Bonk, for instance. I could take 500,000 Bonk, which is about $11.61, and I could say that I want it to dollar cost average in that. So every certain amount of days, minutes, hours. So so every certain amount of minutes, hours, days, or weeks or months, you could actually make it do auto purchases. So in this case, over 7 days. So every 7 days, it's going to make a purchase of 500,000 bonk into Gary in this example. So when I place that order, it's going to actually, so when I place that order, it's going to add those orders in down below. So now we could actually just take all of our, so now we can make purchases over time that will then become, so I can't even speak today, sorry. And then we'll have purchases over time that, then this will make purchases at different times that will be able to create a different amount of Gary. I can't even speak to. And now it was going to make purchases of Gary using bonk over the course of multiple. So now it's going to make a purchase every 7 days using bonk at whatever the current price of Gary and bonk is. So in this case, bonk may fluctuate and Gary may fluctuate, but I'm able to take that currency and swap it into Gary. So even though those currencies are fluctuating, you could also use, and you could also use things like USD. Yeah, I can't even, man, I'm all over the place today. And then you could even use things like USDC. And then you could even use things like USDC, so it is stable. So you know that this is always going to be worth $1. So once you do that, you're going to place your order, and then it is. And then once you do that, you're going to place your order. You could also do the enable pricing strategy, which says that you will only pay between a certain price. So this is how you could dollar cost average from pretty much any currency that is part of this swap. So bonk, Solana, USDC, any of these other currencies, you could just swap them directly into Gary, auto buy every single time until you tell it to stop. Cool. Let's go to a different. And again, my name is Dunk. If you are not in Gary Club yet, and again, my name is Dunk. If you don't have a Social Connector account yet, you could grab one at getsocialconnector.com. And then also, if you're not in my Discord yet, you should be in my Discord. And again, if you're not in my Discord server yet, you should be in my Discord server. Come and hang out with me on my Discord at dunkmedia.club, and I will see you over there. And again, if you're not in my Discord server yet, you should be in my Discord server. So, and again, if you're not in my Discord server yet, you should be in my Discord server. Come and hang out with me at dunkmedia.club. I can't wait to see you there. And that's it. That's pretty much it. So that was a 12-minute video. And I just hit stop, and now I go and I drop that into DESCRIPT, and then I start cleaning it up. That I actually kind of messed up a lot more than I usually do on that one. I usually could have gotten that a little bit. I was a little, my mind's all over the place today. But yeah, cool. Awesome. So that's kind of what I do, and then I add the elements on top of it. That took me 12 minutes to record, and it would take me less if I wasn't live streaming. So when people say, I don't have the time to create content, now I drop that into DESCRIPT. It's going to shave that 12 minutes down to, probably I talked a lot, so probably like 8 or 9 minutes. And then I just watch through it. And I could have a piece of content in under an hour that's edited, ready to go put up on YouTube and shiny. I use Canva to create my thumbnails. It's not that hard. So let me just make sure I have a little bit of music just to, there we go. There we go. Something. Cool. Awesome. So I'm creating content every single day. I'm actually I still got to go finish a little bit of editing, but you know, you can watch me edit tomorrow. But I'm going live every single day in December. I'm creating a piece of content every single day for the blockchain channel. I'm creating a lot of that content around Web3 content on that channel. So, this is mostly going to be live and lives for now on this channel. but I'll start doing some more edited videos again. So cool. Thanks for hanging out with me. Again, go to gary.club/dunk. Come and hang out with me in my Discord at dunkmedia.club, and I will see everyone tomorrow. Peace.